Hey guys, it's Quickly again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the Tesla N. That is right, Tesla Nougat version 3 beta for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, Tesla ROM, now it has been available for other devices and a lot of devices. The Tesla ROM is made by Ground Zero ROMs, which is arguably one of the best ROM cookers available for any device right now. So yeah, this one is going to be really cool. So let's get started. Now first of all, what you would see here is the lock screen, and I have actually enabled the fingerprint scanner, so I will be using that. Yes, fingerprint scanner is working with the latest patch, which is the firmware update 3.2.6. Now for the most part, this is an AOSP based ROM with a lot of CyanogenMod settings and tweaks with it. Now this is right now, out of whatever Nougat ROMs are available for the OnePlus 3, which I've tested, the most feature rich. And well, calling it the most feature rich is kind of a cheating, because most of the ROMs does not have a lot of features. This one also does not have a lot of features, but it may be the better among the bunch. So let's get started on this stuff now. In the settings menu, you can see this is the Nougat version, so you do have all the extra settings options available. You can see this Tesla N. This is the OnePlus 3 Nougat, that is the Android 7.0, so you do have the latest version available. Is enabled. You do have that baseband version. This one, Tesla version, is 7.3 beta dev. This is a release date, so you do have all of that. The kernel version, that's something which I want to make clear. The kernel version is updated to Linux kernel version 3.18.40, so that is the latest one. So that is going to bring a lot more battery life and performance from the earlier versions available, which had a 3.4 based kernel. So yeah, SLN status is permissive, so that is also there. System UI tuner and all of them are there, and those are sort of within the normal Nougat features. So let's get started on the other stuff now. First of all, normal stuff which you would expect out of Nougat ROM. LTE is working, and LTE VoLTE is also working, so I was able to make calls with it, no problems. It's really cool. Now extra options, Tesla coil is available, and that is one of the new features available in the power menu. You do have options to change all of these, so that is really cool. Lock screen options, nothing is there because it is under construction and it is not the latest version available. So in the status bar option, you do have clock settings where you have center clock or right clock. I've actually put in center clock, and you do have all of these options also, even date format where you can have a custom Java format, so that is really cool. Quick setting is available where you have brightness slider, brightness icon on the brightness sliders. Advanced data tile is also available. Quick pull down animations for the tiles is also available. I'm personally not using that, but it is available for you guys to try. Traffic indicator is available. As you can see, I have enabled that, and it is working whenever there is traffic, and auto hide will work, so that does work quite well. Let's get to the navigation one. Navigation, there is button settings, but it's not as full-fledged as what you would find in any other ROMs like CyanogenMod or something like that. Reorientation is available when the screen is rotated. Volume, rocker, wake. Playback control is available, which I personally use a lot of times. Navbar tuner is available, and this has to be one of the best implementation of Navbar tuner which I've seen, because it's really cool. I mean, you do have a lot more options here, and it's really amazing. I really appreciate that. If you take the time to customize all of this available, it easily beats out anything else which I've seen, so that's pretty nice. Multitasking is empty again, but that is it in the Tesla coils. As I've already said, this is a beta version, and this is, as I said, coming soon under constructions. It may not be long before all of these things are filled out, but for the most part, this is what you get with the ROM right now. But still, it's pretty cool. The settings are also with this option, so you do have all of these things here. In the display option, you do have adaptive brightness, all of that. Press power button twice for camera, and the camera is as in any other Nougat ROM, not fully functional, but still functional enough so that you can use a third-party application, which I'll show you guys. Double tap to wake is available. Dashboard suggestions are available. Dashboard conditions can be enabled. All of this can be customized if you don't want the new Nougat style settings bar, so you can actually have that. Font size, display size, and smallest width for the display, it can also be customized, so that is really cool. SIM card options, all of that is available. Now the battery life, again, battery life is nothing special. It is as you would expect out of a beta ROM, that to a feature heavy beta ROM. I'm not saying that this is a feature heavy beta ROM. it's just a beta ROM and the battery life is not very good, so let's just keep it at that. Other stuff, notification, all of these are what you would expect out of any other custom ROM, so nothing special here. There is OnePlus dose mode where you can customize a few of the dose mode options, whereas tilt sensor, proximity sensor and pocket mode can be enabled, so that is nice to see. Date and time option, developer option, Super SU has to be flashed, and I had to flash it myself to get Titanium backup running. It is working, so there's no problem in that. System UI tuner is something which is available, and you can customize stuff from there. You can enable, disable the icons on the status bar, color and appearance. There is a night mode available if you are one of those night owls who read a lot. Calibration is available where you can customize everything. Do not disturb for volume controls and volume button shortcut. Navigation bar, again, you can customize from here. This is just a mirrored option. Other option there is these enable split screen swipe up gesture, so you can actually have the overview button there. Power notification controls also available. You can just read that because that is kind of simple, but it's really cool. So yeah, that is it in the settings menu. Basically it is an AOSP based Nougat ROM with kind of a lot of features which is mixed into it. Let me show you guys the benchmark score, and that is the score which I received with this ROM, which is probably the highest score which I received with a Nougat ROM on this one, because well, it isn't much different from a CyanogenMod 13 ROM, but during the video sequencing, I did notice the texture pop-ups and texture problems where the screen would be just white, so I'm not entirely sure if I should trust this score correctly or not. So yeah, just so you guys know that it is available. Something else which really bothers me is that the buttons on the bottom of the screen, they are mirrored. Like this is the recent button and this is the back button, which is not the normal layout for the OnePlus 3, and there is no option, at least I couldn't find any option to just re-invert them. This does bug me a lot because I am used to using the OnePlus 3 with the previous layout, but hey, that's something which I feel. Now the camera button is not working, but the camera is the stock one, but you can actually use something like footage camera, which I personally have used previously, and you can actually get the camera working. The camera with video and all will be working, and it is pretty cool. But again, the camera quality does need to go a long way, because this is by far the worst quality which I've seen with the OnePlus 3 camera. Video recording also does work, and I have actually shot a few things. It does work. It's nothing special, but still, for the most part, it works. Now, for those who are wondering if the OnePlus's, well, the Instagram camera and third-party camera application does work, yes, OnePlus, the Instagram camera does work, and I have actually taken a few pictures. But again, the quality of the camera may be something debatable. Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty cool. So here is the boot animation for the Tesla Coil Nougat release version 3 beta. That is a mouthful, but the boot animation is pretty cool. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Now in conclusion, I would like to say that this is not, again, the most stable ROM you can get for the OnePlus 3. I mean, far from it. So it's still in beta phase, and it shows. I really didn't have any boot loop issues which I was getting with the previous releases, so that is a good step, and that is a step in the right direction, and I do hope that before long we will be getting a really awesome stable Nougat releases, and I do tend to believe that. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.